Sorry, did you say something? Okay, because I did not have my headphones set up yet. Typical fashion, I was preparing, and then family's like, hey, come eat. And it's like, well, there goes 2 hours of prep I could have had. Should be fine, though. I've been winging it for 6 years. Should be okay. Okay, well, the mic isn't hot yet. I'm still just on my stream starting soon. Page, I'm about to let you guys know when I'm about to swap the view. And if that didn't make sense, essentially the stream's already gone, but it's not detecting. Well, actually, it's listening to me because I forgot to turn my mic off. But no, they can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep, cool. Okay, yeah, it's just I had turned off my PC for the first time in like 3 months, and it reset a bunch of my stuff.
Oh
Jeez.
jeez. Yeah, I turn my PC off like every night.
I've heard some things like how you should and should not do that. Anyways, how you should and should not do that, but it's like it makes more sense to me to just turn it off.
From what I've heard, the best amount to turn it off is like once a week.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
It's,
have tabs open all the time.
Because
I open.
if you turn it off every day, then the parts wear out faster because they get hot and then they cool off.
Huh. Well then.
I mean, I just do it to save on power because,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And how much damage does that do, like, actually? The turning on and off?
It's like
Um,
long term.
Like long-term damage, turning it off and on basically only seems like every time your solid-state drive has to reload Windows, it kind of wears it out a little bit. But you're probably going to end up like reloading it all the time anyway. So, like, I'll usually put it to sleep if I'm only going AFK for a while, but I'll turn it right off if I'm going to bed.
Mm.
I put mine into sleep when I leave the house, and I have it set to go into sleep by itself after an hour if I'm not using it.
I guess I could just sleep mode it because like I just have a billion open tabs, but I just usually just lock it and then turn off the monitors.
I don't know how people do that. Have like a million fucking tabs open. I always
Yeah.
only have one or two.
I I I spend too much time on this thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I usually probably once every half hour to an hour will go through everything that I have open and say, what do I not need anymore?
Like when my friends post pictures of their browsers and they have so many tabs that you can't even see the names of the tabs anymore. It's like,
Yeah, I
how do
actually
you live like this?
yesterday I thought I completely borked Chrome because I had like 50 tabs open.
Jesus
No, it
Christ.
just turns out that ad block is getting attacked.
What do you do with that many tabs open?
So what I usually do, I haven't done it in a while, but like because I'll watch like 3 hour videos, and so like I don't want to watch in one sitting, but like I used to do a thing where I open my subs on YouTube and I just middle click every video that I and queue everything up
Jesus Christ.
because I'm
There's
insane.
there's a very easy way around that. There's a way if you click on a video, you can tell it to add to your watch later list, and then it'll even put them in order.
Yeah, I know, but then I also have stuff on my watch later that I actually want to watch later.
You also have a history.
Yeah.
That's like Chrome is such a memory hog already. I can't imagine having 50 tabs open.
I mean,
The
Chrome's
worst part,
not the.
you
Oh, okay.
you say you're insane and you know you're doing it. Like, well, then change something about
It's
it.
okay, Tony. I do the same thing.
You're
I
both
open it up a
insane.
bunch. You're not
I
alone.
know a lot of people who do that, and I don't get it.
Like, eventually, the tabs are just like, you can't even read it then.
I mean, it's
Okay. If I don't open the tab, I will forget about the thing. I was like, oh yeah, that might be cool. I want to watch that.
yeah,
I will forget about it.
it's my ADHD brain.
Yeesh. You
But
actually
hey,
I
have
don't know if I have
ADHD?
that, but probably.
What's crazier, that or making every Chrome bookmark a desktop shortcut on your desktop?
Oh, I've known people like that too, where their desktop is literally like crammed full.
Yeah, my dad's desktop is like that, but he does like photo work, so his is
Yeah.
all like pictures.
I've probably mentioned this a few times, but that's my dad's desktop. Is like
Yeah.
every time he bookmark something in Chrome, it's a desktop shortcut. And then
Yo,
you
he wants to double click.
Yeah, and then I to help him with anything tech related, I'm like, okay,
What do you
where is
mean?
Chrome? And it's like because everything is Chrome.
And then there's my dad who Rainier says just double click. My dad always goes right click open and
I mean,
drives
that's
me
valid.
nuts.
It still
I'm
works.
like, Dad, you could just double left click, and he does it. He does right click, moves the mouse to open, and opens it every single time.
I will say that's a little, I want to say more reliable than double click, if only because you're using two different buttons. And because, like, for me, I've had it where it's like, I know I double clicked, but it doesn't register as double click. For like, and that could be like an old computer or just an old mouse. Whereas like
It
right
just
click,
sounds
left
like you need
click
a new
is like,
mouse.
Usually it's
yeah, exactly.
Chris,
But like,
you're getting a
regardless of
gamer
what,
mouse.
when you get it,
See, yeah, like that's what my dad needs, more buttons on his mouse.
he's just still gonna use the left and right.
I should do that. I should just buy my dad like a Razer Naga and just watch his brain explode.
Yeah, waste money for the bit. Let's go.
Okay,
I mean,
gotta
when
get
I got
My pen just
when I got my current
imploded.
keyboard, I gave my dad my old one. So
Your pen imploded, Elise?
Oh no.
don't leave pens in your pocket. That happens.
I don't get putting pens in your pocket because like it's such a like it's a like a thin long like piece of like it's just like I don't know. I don't like keeping a bunch of shit.
I mean, I haven't done it since I was in like grade school, but
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you need a pen in your pocket anyway? Now, normally I'm thinking like, if you had writing utensils, it would be in a pencil case or something, or in a bag, not in your pocket of all places.
I mean, with a pencil, it's fine. But I wouldn't put a pen in my pocket.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't go around with a writing implement with just by itself. Like if I do, it's in a
like
bag
when I take
or
my
something.
pencils and my sketchbook out, it's always just in my bag.
Yeah, there you go. Like you have a sketchbook, but I mean, like if you just have a
Yeah.
writing implement on you, like that's weird. Why?
Granted, whenever I need a pen at home, I can never find one. So
Mm.
Raindog, are you drinking PP on your desk there? What is PP?
Yeah, it's PP.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's
You're not-
I forget what it's called. Actually, let me open up my V2s too,
you're
just
not
to see.
drinking titty milk.
Doctor.
Nah, it's
Oh, those monitors are moving. That's cool.
hold on. No, that's the wrong button. How do I do? All right, I have to unlock everything.
Where's my character sheet now?
Yeah, there. Big PP energy.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, I put that back on my desk. And then lock everything. Okay, so, do that. Are we good to go?
I'm ready.
I think so.
Just log into
I got
everything
all
here.
my stuff open.
I'll be in 2 seconds here.
Mm-hmm. I barely use Roll20 for our stuff anymore. It's always going to be just,
I only use it
my
for
notes.
Sheet. I don't use it for anything else.
Yeah, I personally don't like the Roll20 character sheet anymore, because, like, it's so involved if you want to add stuff.
I'm just
Especially with
lazy and I
notes.
don't want to copy all of that stuff to another sheet.
It's nice for the fact like the way you do it because or like for your game because we get a bunch of abilities with a bunch of text. So
Yeah, I like that you can tab in and out of the ability text.
Yeah, it just keeps things organized. But like I get that it's kind of finicky.
Like
Yeah.
whenever we do another game, I'm not going to be using Roll20 for my sheet. I'm gonna probably make an actual paper sheet.
Yeah.
I definitely think we like we should move to like Google Docs or something because then everybody can just have access to the same thing, and you don't have to like sign into Roll20 or have to deal with clunky UI for everything.
So you can see other people's sheets? Are you crazy?
It's just like at that. It's just like at this point, we're so far into this game that I'm just too lazy to move the sheet over to something else. So I just
Yeah, honestly,
it's
what we
not
should
that
do
big
is
a
just
deal.
finish this game. Just finish this game and start a new one. That's where everyone's at level 1 again.
Let's just
Yeah.
scrap the whole game and start at level 1.
I would love to hit level 20 at some point though.
That was the ultimate goal when I first started this game years ago, where it's like, nope, I hear all the campaigns are gonna end at level 11 or 13. That's what the typical level ending is for a campaign. It's like, nah, we're going to 20, baby.
Only 5 more to go.
Yep, 5 more years to go. I mean, what?
I mean, we've been
Okay.
15 for like a year, so.
Yeah, but
My
we
life
did
is
take a
under
break.
control again.
Okay, you're good. You good?
Yeah, I am
I'm good.
All right. So, see my notes here. This is gonna be tough. I need another monitor. I swear. How do people do this? Okay.
The one for your current setup.
Oh no, I have 3, but one of them is kind of useless because Because the thing is with me, I always look to my left for extra information, just like how I do at work. My left monitor is all the additional info, and then I have the main monitor. I have three on me, but my right one is only ever for Discord. But it's like I never look there, so it's like I should really utilize that extra space. But like I have to look at the Twitch chat, I have to look at my OBS, I have to have my DM notes, and then I have to have Tailspire. It's like, just I just need I need like two ultra wides. Anyway, so last we left off, Misery, you regained consciousness, took control of your own body, because your yeah, I guess we can say your sister, at least from this timeline, decided to take control of your body and do some things that you were not aware of. But you were quickly caught up after you met back with the aerial squad, who were tasked with entering the building and trying to figure out what was happening with the communications, as well as shut down the turret that has been wreaking havoc on the ground team 1 and 2. As you grouped up and cut each other up, you travel on the long corridor down onto what looks to be a control room, where you found three individuals, one of them guarding and two of them manning the monitors, the controls, at least you would assume so, as well as two beasts that guarded them. With your ingenuity and quick thinking, you managed to dispatch the beast quickly and harm a number of them. They, unfortunately for you, still stand, as Misery stands in the doorway with the rest of Aerial Squad in tow. So, continuing from our last initiative.
Wait, what? Wasn't there only two of the guards? One of them in there is like Bert or somebody.
No, there was two guards and two animals, I believe.
Well, there's three guards. One of them, like what you see here, is what was here last.
Yeah, but like one of them, the fellow with the black base, that's one of the stealth squad. I can't remember who, but
right, someone used assassinate.
That was me.
Okay, so Chris, that's your stealth character. I'll make the base green just so we are for sure.
I think the last thing that happened was Cervantes effed up all his rolls.
Alright, let's turn on that combat music, at least on my side. From the very start here, Chris, I forget your character's name because unfortunately you erased it when I was doing my notes here, but it is your stealth squad turn, followed by Misery, and then Tony, your stealth squad turn. So, at the very top of the round, go ahead. What do you do? This guy is very injured. You stabbed him in the back. He's very injured, but he's not dead yet. And I'm talking about this guy specifically.
Sorry, I tabbed out to open my sheet. Yeah, the guy I assassinated is not dead.
Yeah, he's not dead. He's very close to it, thanks to your massive damage. And then this guy, he just turned around to spot the rest of you. This was a stealth round, so you guys have the next turns to go before they even get to act. So, okay, Chris, what do you do?
Give me a second to Theo's sheet. Browser. Okay. So that guy is aware of me now.
You stabbed him in the back. I don't think he could be more aware of you than he is.
Well, the other one, the one I didn't stab. Do I have advantage this turn?
No. Okay. There's no. You don't have advantage in your current position.
Okay, I'm just gonna like how many attacks do I? No, not sure.
Rogues typically only have the one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use that and finish off the first guy.
That should do it. So go ahead and roll attack.
Get him out of the turn order. 16. 16 plus. Oh, yeah, plus 9 to hit. So 6.
Okay.
25.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
D6 plus 5. 5 plus 5, 10.
10. All right. As you take another stab at this guy, as he's just writhing in pain from your last hit, definitely doing a number on his insides. You stab him one more time, and he falls prone, dead. So I think it's just there. Status knocked down, and he's dead. That is your action. What else do you have to do?
Can I use cutting action as a bonus?
I think it is a bonus, but it's not. Depending on what cunning action you're using. Actually, no. Yeah, cunning action is just a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, regardless
So-
of which one you choose.
I'm going to do that. Use that to disengage from the other guy.
You can, however, you're not in any immediate threat range, so you can't just walk away
I can
without
just move
using.
out of play. Okay.
Yeah, his threat range is 5 feet, so it's like one of these squares. But
Okay.
because you're not in his square, you're fine. So you can just
I'm
go.
gonna move back to the door then.
Sounds good. Anything else?
No.
Okay, Elise, then Tony.
I'm gonna do something weird.
All right, let's do it. Let's hear it.
Turn into a dinosaur.
It's always a
Usually
solution.
yes, but not today. Good afternoon, sir. I would hope that you are, if not smart, at least practical. We're looking to aid some friends down below, and you've got one of those big guns. I think it would be in your best interest to lend a hand to our little cause.
I assumed.
Otherwise, you know what will happen. And she gestures to the dead friend beside him.
Okay.
And the vaporized bugs.
Can you give me a straight intimidation check? I would say advantage, but you already were going to have disadvantage because it's in the middle of combat. So go ahead and roll me a straight.
Yay, finally. Intimidation. That would be... Oh, shit. What is... 29.
29. He seems sufficiently intimidated. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Now, we can do this one of two ways. You could help us willingly, or I could just make you. I mean, all you have to do is just relax and let it happen.
I think, pardon, but I think you're saying a little too much for 6 seconds.
True, fair enough. But yeah, that's it.
Talking is a free action.
Yeah, but the turn is in itself is still 6 seconds. So I would say like your first bit.
She's just gonna hold, I don't know, a glaive attack if he comes anywhere close to her.
Sure. Tony, go ahead.
Yeah, well, he's gonna listen to us. There's not much to do.
If that's what you believe, then sure, that's totally fine.
You could ready an action.
Sorry, my... Just trying to... that box working. I'm just gonna see what happens at this point, because I've been messing up my spells. I think I'll leave it be.
You're this fellow?
The guy with the hood.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, there we go. Yep.
Got it. Alright, so, well, the cultist, is going to, let's see. I'm just wondering how to portray this guy. He says, yes, of course, sure, what do you need me to do? He says to, Misri, as he looks between the control module and yourself.
Can I use the free action to speak?
At this point, I would say he's done with combat, so unless something else happens, we can forego initiative. Yeah, because if he was gonna fight back, then it would have been Carler's turn, but he's not gonna do anything after that intimidation, so I think we're gonna call that there. Feel free to do as you please now, the rest of you, but at least go ahead first because he's addressing you.
Okay, so can we see, like, the outside below from here?
Let's see. Honestly, I think you would. I didn't put a window here because this was a quick build, right? So
Fair enough. But,
I'm gonna break
I'd
open a
see
window.
The, like, the giant purple worms and all the monsters attacking the two ground crews, as well as the, what do you call them? The not birds attacking Bert.
So currently, if you were to look outside the window, you would see ground team 1 and 2 combating what you recognize as a large amount of creatures, and they are in trouble. You can see some people are prone and being beaten by other creatures. You can see dust methods exploding on impact. As you glance on the monitor where this person is controlling, through the monitor cameras, you can see that there are 2 large purple worms attacking the ships, as well as an aiming reticle that would, as you glance on the monitor, an aiming reticle pointing as to where this turret would shoot next.
If you wouldn't mind taking out the beasts, that would be most kind.
He's very afraid, as you can tell, and he says, which one would you like? There's not a lot of ammunition left in this cannon until we reload.
I think the purple worms would be the most concerning. First of all.
Right. All right. Firing, and you can see that he
Don't hit the
does.
ship, or I'll
He
hit
aims.
you.
He aims at one of the purple worms, and he charges up the cannon. You can see that there is a gauge on the monitor screen that is siphoning power from a source. Look, but you can't really tell as you're not the one in front of the monitor directly.
Oh no, I think I know what the source is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think all of a sudden, all of us in the middle of the room are probably screaming.
You are not those people right now.
Nope.
Regardless, the cannon fires, and you can see a blast of energy from the window that you stand by, Misery, as it takes out one of the purple worms in one shot. And you see that with the impact of the blast, it knocks away one of the purple worms, as well as a large kick of sand within the vicinity. It'd be hard to see, but otherwise it starts to settle. Anything else? Or rather, he looks at you, frightened, and says, there are 2 more shots remaining.
So there were 2 purple worms.
Yep.
And how many beasts around the ground crew?
Well, how about
Like,
this?
I
Let's
remember there
go.
was a big snake.
Let's go to that board so that you can actually see what's going on the ground floor. Because you would just be hovering over his shoulder as to what you see on the monitor. So, I am going to invite everyone to the current board that we're at.
Very creepily leaning over his shoulder.
Yeah. So, either you look on my stream or just look at your own desktop or your own Tailspire copy. This is what you would see from the monitor, essentially.
Yeah. I remember the purple worm that was with the first ground crew, the one that's at the far end, with my rock.
Yeah.
That one was almost dead or close to dead.
This one at this time, you can see is already dead, as that ground team had taken it out.
Okay, fantastic.
And
one
they,
of the
you can
purple worms at the ship is dead.
Yes, one of them at the ship is dead. So that one is also down. The ground team 1 is currently on its way running towards the second ground team. However, they are still being ambushed on the way by dust mephits, and the occasional clay golem. So they're delaying them. However, ground team 2 is suffering heavy damages from the slew of creatures, especially the giant cobra that they have just encountered.
Ground team 1 then is my team, ground team 2 is Graham's team, right?
Yep.
Oh.
So probably taking out the cobra and the one purple worm blocking their way would probably be the best option.
Mind you, I know I'm addressing you, Elise, but the others can chime in as well, because you are free to do whatever it is you need to do. You're the only one currently instructing this guy.
So Midge is gonna turn to the rest of the stealth team and Lyra and be like, I think the two monsters still blocking the ground team would be the best options, but I'm open to suggestion.
I mean, it sounds good to me.
That snake seems like a problem.
One has to wonder where all this power is coming from.
So
Okay.
Cervantes is going to kind of walk up to the guy, the cultist. And he's gonna say, he's gonna kind of lean in and like kind of put his arm around his shoulder and lean into as to talk quietly, or not quiet, like not whisper, but like just a kind of a conversation. It's like, listen, friend, I understand it's been a difficult day for you, and the person who's been our friend over here has been a bit well, she comes off a bit harsh sometimes. However, why don't we try to get on a better terms here? You don't obviously want to die, and we are here for a few reasons. We're looking for some friends. If you can help us figure where they are, I can put in a good word for you, help you get out of here. Does that sound agreeable?
Are you lying to him, or is this just like what's? And this is for the DM. Like, he's not gonna know.
Yeah, I'm not really lying to him. Like Cervantes, if like what happens when he gets back, like how they treat him is out of his control. But if he wants to come with us to teleport, like Cervantes doesn't really care.
Okay.
Negotiate.
Let's see. I'm going to roll a die and see how he feels about it.
Yeah, I'm like, I won't say, oh, like when we get back, I will say he did help us.
A 3. He looks at you and says, "Trust me when I say, nothing that you can do or offer is worse than what Brynjol can do to me."
Fair enough. Can't say I didn't try. He shrugs and just kind of like walks back.
Okay.
Wait a second, I'm confused. So you'd rather stay here and face whatever horrible thing Brynjol will do to you than maybe come with us and maybe not die?
If I come with you, I'm already dead by being here. Brynjol is. If I come with you, he will just hunt me down anyway.
Would you prefer a swift death?
Yeah, I can just stab you right now.
Jesus, Lyra. Misery's supposed to be the fucked up one.
In her mind, being tortured is far worse than being like, just kind of.
Beep boop. You okay? Uh-oh.
Did we lose Carling? Oh,
Carling, you're good?
I think so.
No, we're good. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Okay, sorry, say
Okay.
that one more time.
A little underwatery, but not too bad.
Okay. Well, let me know if it gets worse. She's of the opinion, that if he's going to die either way, better it be quick and painless than whatever fucked up thing Brynjol is gonna do to him and then to his corpse.
Right.
fair enough.
I mean, over
Aye.
the tower, he can jump if he feels like it.
Let's see. Cause a person in his position is it's very difficult to portray. But he will say, please make it swift.
Well, I mean,
Capable.
and the snake and the purple worm, and then we'll cave in your head.
I mean, if you can. What's that thing? The
Sorry.
big thing in the middle.
We missed you you're the middle of your sentence there.
My thought. We're pretty good at what we do. We're a little, we're a little weird, but we're pretty good at what we do. You help us get my fiance out of whatever the fuck that thing is. And like, we're probably gonna get you out of here. We got one person, Misery, the scary one right behind you. She like got rid of Brynjol like in somebody's head already.
Truly, you can oppose Brynjol's magic.
Somewhat.
I see. You can
No magic is infallible.
either of you can roll an insight check if you want.
Me.
Okay.
Yes, you.
Cervantes grumbles under his breath, except mine.
I believe
Oh,
Cervantes.
Yeah, what's the what was the number?
27.
27, goddamn. All right. Well, you can see both by his body language and his demeanor that has shifted. You can tell that this guy was working under fear. Not fear, but rather he had given up on living, and he's just going through the motion as if like it's his final few actions, which kicks off a thought. Why would he be giving up and not performing his duty to his best if he was expecting imminent death? Something's wrong here. But nonetheless, he seems to have a glimmer of hope as you say this, at the mention of being able to oppose Brynjol's magic to a degree.
Does Lyra share this with Misery?
I don't think she would share outright that there's something funky up, and she's really gonna kind of like square like face to face this guy and just be like, we've gotten ourselves out of a lot of weird situations. If you help us, this is your best chance at living a good life and not ending up. We've seen what he does to people. We have some people that we've come with that have done, I don't even know what to them by this guy. We can make this work.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Can I give a creepy thumbs up behind her to like give her advantage? Like, yeah.
Okay, Carling, roll with disadvantage, please.
No.
Shit.
I don't mean it, but go ahead, give me a straight persuasion. Sorry? Say that one more time. I think I saw your Discord icon blink, but I didn't get the result.
18?
18. Okay, well, that beats it, definitely. So you can see, like, a light flicker in his eyes, and he says, "Alright, please, don't let me regret this." And, he looks to the monitor and says, "Here, these are the controls to the center." Actually, let me get my notes because I forgot what I called it. Let's see here. These are the controls to the central prison cells, and a fail-safe system is in place. I can turn them off from here. That would be the cells inside the creature in the middle of the facility.
Thank you.
And you can see him disengage with some locks, and you can see some lights flicker, as well as some, like, a toggle turned on and off. And yeah. I assume if... Sorry, he's gonna finish up. Okay. So I assume you would you no longer wish to fire the cannon?
What does the cannon draw its power from?
From the cells within the central prison.
The cells that contain people.
People, creatures, anything that has been caught by the beholder's gaze. I'm sure you've seen it on your way up.
Yes, that's less than ideal. I'm assuming that kills them eventually.
Depending on their constitution and magical prowess, yes.
Then I don't think we should.
Well, I've disengaged the locks, and they should be able to perhaps not escape depending on how well they are after the last firing. They do have contraptions strapped to their backs which draw upon their life force. If I were you, I would go and assist them. They will not be well.
Well, I mean, you're coming with us, aren't you?
Of course.
What was your name
Renwald.
again? Rain what?
Renwald.
Renwald.
Oh, you know, I should bring you guys back to the other board. Back to the inside of the building. Would have been nice to make this one large board, but, like, that's a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
Say my computer would blow up.
You have a new computer. It should be okay.
Yeah, honestly, yours might handle it.
It's the only
But-
I do worry about.
Yeah. Thomas would just incinerate.
I think mine would just turn into a vacuum cleaner.
Anyway, you guys are back inside.
I have not been invited back.
Oh, right, my bad. I have to do that manually.
Gotcha.
Players, there you go,
Um,
summon.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm.
Alright, so you are inside I mean, rather, you've told where to go. Actually, what we're gonna do, let's swap. Oh, sorry. Renwald will also. Shoot, this didn't go as I thought it might. Hold on, give me a second. How as I think about how to
For the
continue
DM
this.
again.
Let's see. Right, you guys still have your objectives. You did manage to help the ground team, and you did turn off. You essentially stopped the turret. There's something else you guys were meant to do, but I'll leave that there.
Oh, did we turn off the jammer?
You did
Well,
not
we,
turn off the jammer.
Someone went back out and informed the central guy of what was going on in here.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
me. Other me.
Well, we also should help Bert because Bert's in shit.
But yeah, no jammer whatsoever was stopped or turned off. But that was one of your objectives, hence the reason why Aerial Squad is inside in the first
Can
place.
we not? Are these computers just for the cannon?
Are you asking me or your character asking someone something?
Yeah, let's ask Renwald if we can
Yeah.
turn off the comms jammers from these computers.
So
Well, I mean, we have our inside man.
Yeah, that's
Well-
what I'm asking him.
Password is
Oh,
12345.
oh, you're asking him because it sounded like
Yes.
that's just the
Yes.
in-game,
Oh.
like out of game talking.
Sorry,
so I
no,
wasn't
no,
sure.
Yeah, Cervantes is asking him. He's like, so, hey, we can't communicate with the outside. Can we turn off whatever's jamming that from here?
Okay, good. Sorry, it's just I wasn't sure who was talking, whether it
Sorry,
was you
no,
or
that's-
character.
That's yeah, no, I should have made that more clear.
Alrighty, cool. Yeah, no problem. So he says to you like, yes, of course, the jammers. So let me deal with, and he looks down at the person you guys killed, as
My
part of his
bad.
body is like over the keyboard and kind of pushes him off the keyboard and says, "It's the controls should be here." And he engages some locks and disables some doohickeys and pulls some levers. And says, "All right, the communications should be clear now."
All right. Well, why don't you come with us? Because once we have the prisoners freed, we have a way out of here. So you'll probably want to be in the vicinity.
Of course, of course. Just as this happens, with the static clearing from your comms, you hear Finnegan on the line saying, "Hello, hello. Aerial Squad, you come in."
Bonjour.
Shoot, I forget your character's name again.
Zed.
What's that?
The French one.
Yeah, I know, but
Zed.
what's his name? Sen?
Zed.
Zedge.
Zed.
Zedge. Okay, because I played another game last week where another character's name was Pierre. So like, that's not you, right? That's someone
I
else.
mean, you can call him Pierre if you want.
No, it's your character,
Or
Zedge.
Frenchie. Frenchie is fine
Frenchie.
too.
All right. Frenchie. Status report. Looks like the comms are up. Listen,
The
Bert's
jammers have, how you say, been disabled.
excellent, excellent. Great job, Aerial Squad. I have to let you know though that Bert is in a world of hurt. If you could come outside and assist him, that'd be great. Otherwise, you're looking at another squad member down. Leave the stealth squad to the rescue if they are available. Any word on them?
They're all here.
Excellent. All right. Back to your squadrons. I need you outside to help out Bert. That Troy fellow's giving him 1-4.
Wait, you said another?
That Troy fella, the one that looks like Bert.
No, no, no. You said another teammate down.
Bert might die if you leave him be.
Oh, guys, we gotta go.
All right, I gotta get back to the ground squad. Give me a status support in a few minutes. And he hangs up. Or rather, his transmission ends there. So you guys can think what you guys are going to do as Aerial Squad. However, I will have to swap back to Lucy and our stealthy friend, as well as Killian.
Ah, the star of the show.
Alright, so bring the POV all the way down to... What's his face? Arnulf. Long River. Mr. Long River.
Hi.
Let's see.
Emo.
So, Long River. You see that your cell, or at least the previous cell, the door opens, as well as another one. As well as, unfortunately, the door is on the wrong side, I think. Or I didn't put a damn door on this thing. Oh, no, I did. Another cell opens, and it seems that the locks have been disengaged. As you are looking around, noticing that the cages have opened, you see that there looks to be a few things that you missed upon first inspection, probably due to the cages obscuring a bit of your vision. You can see that there is a clock or gauge of some sort on the wall next to the only door out of this area, out of this chamber. You can see that the door itself looks heavy, but otherwise looks hastily installed and looks like could be busted down with enough force. And there are pipes sticking into the room from all sides, say too small for anyone to crawl through. So on Tailspire, you can see that there are, to you guys, it's cannons, because that's all I did. I shoved cannons through the walls. But they're essentially supposed to be pipes pointing into the room. That said, the only people conscious right now are... actually, no. Retroactively, because I had revealed this earlier and you guys figured it out pretty quick. Arnulf, can you please give me a Constitution saving throw? As well as Lucy. Because the power, your life force have been siphoned for a shot from the turret.
It's a 19 Constitution save.
Excellent, you save. However, you are going to take... let's see here. Checking my notes. Actually, no. It was just... You saved, so you're fine. You feel exhausted. But otherwise, okay. Actually... Yeah, no, that's it. Lucy, what about you?
17.
17. Excellent. You are also fine. Although you do feel exhausted. Almost to the point of a single point of exhaustion. But it didn't fire that many shots yet. So, you're good. There is, however, a contraption strapped to your back. You can feel that there are some level of needles stuck into your body. But otherwise could be forcibly removed. Due to some detriment to your health. But otherwise could be done. What do you two do?
Well, considering Killian's been here the longest, and therefore the weakest, and also he's our objective, I'm gonna see if I can, do I have enough slack to make it over to him to maybe try and take his machine off of his back?
Because you are shorter, and thus don't require... Wait, does that make sense? If you're bigger, you wouldn't need as much cable. Just roll it. Let's see if you do have enough slack. Just give me a... Just give me a d20.
Oh, that's a 5.
Looks like you are just short of even getting to his cage. So you'll probably get as far as here. But you can see him.
Okay.
And he looks like shit. He's doing really bad. He's unconscious, actually.
Oh, that's not good.
But you can see the rise and fall of his chest. So he's alive.
Cure wounds, that's a touch, isn't it?
Yep.
Fudge.
You could always try to remove the contraption yourself. It would be hard because it's on your back. But you could still try.
But I got 20 decks, so I might be able to.
Able to wriggle out of it.
Um, yeah, maybe I'll try to take it off.
Okay. Let's see here. How are you going to do that? That will determine what skill you're going to be using.
Okay.
And
Well.
if you are using any tools.
Oh yeah. Let me see what I got.
Because tools and skills collaboratively will rise or lower the DC.
Okay.
Increase, not rise. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Um. Well, I was thinking that Arnulf would be the kind of guy who would probably be able to like not quite dislocate his joints or whatever, but he'd be pretty flexible, kind of double jointed kind of guy, and he would probably try to like reach around and find kind of clips or weaknesses. And since he has all of his tools now, if I had to, I could even try to like pry it off with my short sword. Oh,
Oh,
actually, I guess I could probably just like not even take the contraption off. I might just take my short sword out and cut the tether.
okay. Before you make any attempt, the tether itself is. It's not too thick, but we're talking like. Ooh, how should I say this? It's like. I wish I had a ruler with me so I can like give a better estimation. It's like. I want to say 15 centimeters in diameter. It's pretty thick, but you can definitely make the attempt to do it. So
Okay, what is it made out of? Is it like just because like I'm guessing if it's flexible enough that I can kind of like wander that far out, then if I give it a couple good hacks or even just like cut at it like a saw, I might be able to take it off.
actually, that's true because like you have enough slack to actually turn around and see the tether itself. And for some reason, in my mind, I was thinking like you were gonna reach behind with the sword and try and slice it off, which would be very difficult. But if yeah, with enough slack, you can turn around and like start hacking away at it. It looks to be a combination of what do I call this? It's like a honestly don't know how to describe it, but it's not metal, so you can cut through it with a sword. It'll just take some effort, but yeah, I think
Is
you
it
can still do
rubber?
it. See, I got the
I'm just
image in
kind
my
of
head,
imagining
but I
one of those
can't.
big undersea cables.
Yeah, it's like a
It's
rubber
it's a
plastic kind
it's
of
a
thing.
fiber cable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, that being the case, give since it's gonna be mostly time instead of just like one stroke of an attempt, and you're just trying to like brute force it off. I would say with your short sword, you can just hack it off. I'm not gonna because you're not going for the device, you're going for the tether itself,
Yeah.
which you
I'll
managed
worry
to
about
rip
the
off and
device
cut it off.
later. I'm just trying to get free so I can help Killian out.
Yeah, good idea. In that case, no roll required. It would only take you maybe like a minute of just straight cutting it through, and eventually you do, as you see Lucy. Actually, Lucy, what are you doing while you watch him attempt to cut off his tether for the next
Lucy just
couple
keeps
seconds?
walking forward and the whole machine just like rips out of the
takes
wall.
takes the whole wall down.
It's pretty close. She's gonna cast Misty Step and just kind of teleport out of there.
Okay, okay. The thing is, if because all the locks and whatnot have already been disabled, there is no consequence for you using magic here, and thus you teleport out. Everything on your person comes with you, as it does. But because
Ah.
this thing that is attached to you, isn't regarded as your possession, you teleport off of the out of the device. It's no longer attached to you. You feel no pain or detriment to your health if it was ripped off, and you are fine.
I'm surprised that she took the finesse way out. I fully expect her to just rip it out of the wall.
Yeah, whatever works, right? There's Lucy. Unfortunately, I don't have a Minotaur.
That's okay.
I love it.
He works as a cow.
Good enough.
uh, yeah, I think she'll probably come over to um I'm sorry, I forgot your character's name already. come over to our little friend and just kind of start like trying to.
It's funny because when you said try to, yeah, I heard a big beep as if it was
It was
censored.
just a honk.
It's like, what are you doing to
Don't worry about it.
him?
It was a mosaic.
I assume you like want to help him out of the
Yes.
device.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you just going brute force or are you trying to finesse this?
Oh, she's all about brute force, baby.
All right, give me athletics check. And Arnold, give me a Constitution saving throw.
So when you're getting somebody else out of the machine, then you just rip it out.
Well,
Oh, no. That's a 6.
Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. What's your athletics check?
the baby.
What was it? 5 or 25?
25.
25. Ouch.
It's like ripping off a band-aid.
Yeah, a really big band-aid that
She
like
does it
was
with
embedded
one
in your
arm.
back.
She just like picks him up by the device and just starts flailing him wildly until it.
I was
She's
about
doing
to
the-
say
she's
that.
doing the Hulk Loki smash.
That is exactly how I figured it happening.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was about to say that actually, so no need for me to say anymore. Bert, you're gonna take 2 points of piercing damage. That's it.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
Well, yeah, I thought it was gonna be more than that, but I rolled snake eyes. So
Thank God.
it is pulled off of your body, and you can feel some needles being pulled from your back. You start bleeding a little bit, but otherwise, Lucy did a fantastic job of doing that. So you are free, and you're both deviceless.
Oh, you said okay. Sorry, I was confused there because I think you said Bert.
Yeah, he did, but I know what
Oh,
he meant.
Arnulf, yeah.
Party.
Thank you, wonderful cow lady. I am going to save Killian, and then I will turn my attention to taking your device off.
As you
Arnold.
look at him, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say what Arnold's gonna do next, but what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that you can see that there is nothing attached to Lucy anymore.
Oh, okay.
Lucy just flexes.
Okay. Arnold, like, kind of limps slightly the first couple steps, and then he, like, very almost gracefully moves into Killian's chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I'm on top.
There you go.
Graceful.
There we go. Yep. And before he even tries to unhook Killian, he touches his hand to his forehead and casts Cure Wounds.
Excellent. How much would you like to heal him for?
I'm gonna see. Sorry, I need to look that up.
It's a 1d8 at its base.
So it is plus my spellcasting modifier, which is that 1, 2. Sorry, I'm looking for my D8 now. 8 health.
Excellent. You can see that one of his eyes starts to open up a little bit, and he sees you and gives you a weary smile. You can see next to him are a bunch of artifacts, as well as like a pack of some things.
Okay. I guess Arnulf is now going to try to finesse the device off of Killian
Okay.
and
Are
try
you
to not hurt
using?
him.
Are you using? What are you using?
Well, like, I guess I'll inspect the device to see how it was put on and see if I could just reverse that.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Oh, not very high. That's a 3, boss.
That's a 3. This one's really difficult to surmise. The most you can see is some sort of latch that you can unhook, but otherwise you don't know what the latch does or if it will help or hinder your cause.
find the on-off switch.
But yeah, you do get the basic info that there is a latch. You can see that there are some things dug into his skin. And if Lucy can brute force it off you with minimal damage, it's definitely still possible to do it with finesse, albeit much slower.
Okay, well, I guess I'll try the latch and see what happens when I unhook that.
Okay. As you undo the latch, you can see that some of the needles rescind from his body that were clamping on from the side. But otherwise, it's still latched onto him. Seems that was only one of a few.
Okay. Can I just keep going and
You
trying
could
to...
attempt to gently pry it off of him with, if that's what you want to do next.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
try that.
Go ahead and give me. Are you using any tools, or are you just gonna use manually hands trying to like feel it, make sure he's okay?
I'm gonna mostly use my hands, but if something gets kind of stuck, I mean, unless Lucy wants to kind of help me out here, I might even like try to wedge my short sword in to kind of pry it off.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, because you're gonna be using your hands and be a little more dexterous about it, rather than tools, just go ahead and give me a sleight of hand to gently pry this from his body.
Okay, that's an 11.
11. You do manage to get it most of the way off, especially since there is no power going through any of these devices, and thus some of their intricacies and locks have already been disengaged. So you do manage to pull it off of him. Although with great care, and it does take you a few minutes.
Fair enough.
As you pull it off him, he slumps to the ground and struggles to pick himself up, but otherwise is still alive, albeit struggling.
Okay. I know Arnold's pretty small, but I'm gonna suggest that halflings have some level of like have their own version of the fireman carry, and he's gonna try to carry him out.
Alrighty, as you do, it takes half your movement speed, but you're not in combat, so that's not a big issue. As you start to drag Killian out of his cell.
Lucy's just gonna kind of look down at you and just say, "I can do it."
As she picks both of us up with one arm.
Yeah.
Okay, Lucy, you're gonna pick them both up?
Well, she can pick
Yes.
Killian up. Arnulf's gonna like squirm out and try to gather his things as she's carrying him out.
Excellent. Okay, so you grab Killian's stuff. I assume you guys do yourselves a self pat down to make sure you got all your stuff. And what else to do?
I guess look for the exit.
All right. As you look around, I mean, you've seen this already before. As you were taking a look around, there is one double door that leads out of here. There it is. I forgot the. Couldn't even see it myself. Yeah, there is one double door. Out here. But oh yeah, it was opened because of the lock. Because of the previous team's encounter. As you walk towards the double door. Is there anything that you two would like to do, or should I swap to the next POV?
I have one last thing to do.
Go
As
ahead.
they're walking towards the door, Arnulf is going to whisper into his communicator. The package has been secured. I repeat, the package has been secured.
Stealth squad, aerial squad. I mean, who are you transmitting it to? To which team?
Well, I thought the only person we had communications with was that middleman. What's his face?
Sorry. Your support, Finnegan.
Yeah,
Yes.
Finnegan.
Okay, cool.
Finneguy.
I mean, you have it to your own squad. It's just Finnegan's there as general support and info and relaying it to the different teams. So yeah, you're right. It would just go to your stealth squad then, unless you'd also
Okay.
like to broadcast to him. So
I'll
that
just communicate with. Well, actually, no. I kind of want Finnegan to know so that he can tell everybody else kind of what's going on.
sounds good. So
Or
Finnegan will
update.
get this, and he will update the rest of the squad. So you'll all get it from Finnegan. Stealth Squad, you will immediately get it. So Lyra, you will also get this directly to yourself. Oh yeah, I should open up this door as well.
I'm gonna
Alright.
say just like on hearing that, Lyra is probably just gonna like vice grip Misery, just be like, oh, they got him. They have him. He's okay.
Ah,
Feel like
such a
well, I'll
small
be.
woman.
He's
You
not
have
dead.
surprising grip strength. God damn.
Alright, so Stealth Squad, I mean Arnulf, Team Arnulf with package in tow. You are exhausted, and I would imagine your movement speed would be a little bit hampered, especially since you are holding on to someone else who is limp. Let's swap to. Let's see.
Oh,
Actually,
sorry.
what is? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, just one more thing. I think just probably before we're gonna go, Lucy's just gonna kind of like send a message to her familiar, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
who's been out and about, and just gonna be like, "We're out. Um, like come find me, or like help someone find us."
Okay. Message sent, and you feel it be received by your familiar.
Okay.
They're on their way back. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. So aerial squad, you have your task to go outside and assist Bert. But what is this group here doing? As I spread my light around who I'm talking about.
Like stealth squad.
Yeah, Stealth Squad and Air
Yeah.
Squad. What are you guys
Stealth
up to?
squad is probably getting Guy to show us where door is.
I would assume that aerial
Like
squad
the
is.
exit?
Where the
Ren went.
Okay, yeah, this way.
Yeah, so we're
So
following.
you guys there.
Probably taking us, and then Bird Squad is probably going out to help Bert.
Who's Vanessa Geneve again?
That's my flight squad person, but I gave it to someone else while
Yeah. Well, no, you gave
didn't have
me
anybody.
Intuit.
Oh yeah, Bert, you're using him.
Yeah, you gave me Intuit cereal.
Yeah, that's her. We just never changed the name of the
Right.
of
Yeah.
that thing.
So until Bert is rescued or whatever, that was going to be the one that I was going to control because we had Misery here as well.
Right. Okay, yeah. So he's gonna follow you, and you guys are gonna go back outside as instructed. Or yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
All right. So let's move the players on the board here. Then you guys went off to help Bert, and these ones went off to meet Stealth Squad. Lyra. Yes.
Are there any let's call them security measures on the bridge across to the giant necrotic meatball of a beholder?
No, it was it's just the last of the operators here in the facility. Well, save for the giant behemoth that is patrolling the lower walls. I assume you've met him already.
In passing.
Of course. Let's would be best to avoid him. He's not in the right mind, and that's saying a lot.
Oh, he gets worse.
Well, he's Brynjol changed him. He's been killing a few of the guard creatures on the ground floor out of for sport. He's just kind of there as a deterrent for, well, the rest of you, knowing that you are coming here for our prisoner. we knew you would come after your infiltration earlier, from what I'm told.
Yeah, that didn't turn out so well. But wow, Brignoll, it's not like you could have gotten any worse, but wow, good job.
So, Lyra, as you turn the corner, you see your stealth squad member leading the charge with Lucy holding on to who you recognize as Killian. His armor is disheveled and mostly broken off, but you can see his face. He has lacks a helmet, and you see a backpack on that clearly too big for you, Arnulf, which you assume might be Killian's.
Does Lyra see that he looks hurt or that he's like relatively okay or
Oh, he's hurt to hell. Yeah, he's like on death's door, but otherwise alive, thanks to
okay.
Arnulf's administrations.
Um she is gonna run up and she is going to use her healing light and she is just gonna run up and just smooch him right on the face and she's gonna heal him for I'm bad at math. 15 for 22 points.
Damn. Okay, let me increase his HP pool currently by 22 points.
So Lyra ran across the bridge and nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
Plus, Renwald said nothing's going on. He turned the stuff off already. He turned off the fail safes, and he opened up all the locks.
Yeah, I don't know. I just get the willies from anything unsupported like a bridge.
Anything involving love.
I mean,
That too.
it's not just a bridge. It's supposed to be a tunnel, but it's like, I don't want to have to build the thing, and you guys have to struggle to look inside.
Fair.
But yeah, it's supposed to be a tunnel. You guys saw this tunnel earlier. But it has been like 3 weeks since we played, so I don't blame you at all if you don't remember. So, anyway, Killian, who is conscious through all this, receives the healing and is visibly confused. He pulls away back from you, taken aback, and says, Lira, is, is that you really you? You can see from his expression, he seems to doubt that what he's looking at is real. You can surmise just with your passive alone, and because you know Killian intimately, that he's going through a lot of thoughts right now, and he doesn't really believe what's in front of him.
Um, this is so fucked up, but kind of fitting for her. She's gonna use Druidcraft and just make like the gentle scent of oranges appear around him.
He says, "No, no, not again. The last one did this to me, and he looks to Arnulf and then to you. I forget, Tyler. During the conversation when you first got abducted and were thrown into the cell, when you were speaking to Killian, you said, did you tell him that his Lyra is here, or is it just the
Yeah.
opposite, where you know that he's there, Killian?
I don't think Arnulf was privy to any of that information. He just told Killian that Lyra was on the way, and Killian didn't believe that it was the same person.
Okay, yeah. So it is. That's what I thought that was the case. Um, yeah, I'm trying to portray this without just outright metagaming it. Um, but essentially, he's in like a denial. Um, Lyra, can you give me an, insight check, please?
Mhm. 25.
25. Okay. Judging by his expression and what I've previously told you, um, and also because you know that you are currently dealing in a realm where multiple types of the same person can exist in one moment, that he might have seen Alira from this timeline and is not sure if you're the real one. That's why he's very hesitant.
Okay. Um,
I can move on to another POV if you want to keep thinking on that.
I I'm going to take off my betrothal necklace, and I'm gonna maybe I'll offer it to um uh sorry, what is our little friend's name again?
Arnulf.
Arnulf, and I'll offer it to Arnulf just to like really be like respectful of space. Be like, have have him look at this. He specifically him made this. Have, please give this to him.
Okay. Um, just to let you know, I'm not a very tender person. I'm not sure if I'm the one that you want me to.
Just give it to him. You don't have to say anything. Just say look at it.
All right.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Arnulf takes the necklace and slowly walks over to Killian and hands it over to him. He says nothing.
Okay. Killian looks at you curiously, looks back at Lyra, takes the betrothal necklace, and looks it over. He thumbs it in his hands and then looks back at you, Lyra. He looks back at the necklace and turns it over and sees that there is the initials that he himself carved within the back of one of the decorations. And he says, Lyra, it is you. How, how did you come here? This is not where we don't belong in this timeline. How did and he's just very confused, but he gets up as if strength had filled him with so much vigor and goes up to you and hugs you with all his might. And it's a moment of quiet for the both of you as you haven't seen each other for years, and realizing that this isn't a fake, this isn't an alternate timeline one. This is the same one that you grew up with, the one that you were betrothed to, and the one who had run away in desperation for who knows why, the only he knows, but has been caught up in so much that you have no idea.
You idiot. You think moving to an alternate timeline is going to be enough for us? We have a wedding to plan. You, you don't even know what happened after you left.
As you talk, he locks his lips with yours, cutting off your sentence, and says, "Please, let's go home."
Uh-huh.
He looks back to Lucy and Arnulf and says, I know. What was her name? God damn it. Boss lady. Uh, shit, I can't
Lucy?
remember my own NPCs. No, no, no. Kratos's Audrey. Thank you. Uh, Audrey sent you. Yes. Let's. You have an escape route. As he talks to Lucy and Arnulf, which you guys know there is a escape route. It's just in the works right now.
Don't we have an escape scroll?
Do you guys have an escape scroll?
I think Misery has his.
Well,
Not
I
would
was
you
the
know?
okay. No, well, let's gather round for that. I was the escape route, but through extenuating circumstances, I no longer have the capability to do so.
So it's just a meta. Did you lose it, or did you just not get another escape?
I don't have the spell slots.
Oh,
Like I used my 1/8 level, and my bitch of a sister used my 7th level to try to kill Bird with something that was an AOE attack, which was a bad idea. But you know,
She's out of juice.
I'm out of juice. We
So,
are.
yeah. Killian looks around like, all right, well, what's the plan? Surely you have a plan.
perhaps Finnegan can give us a better idea of what we can do.
Well, our plan was pretty much get you profit.
Okay, so I will fill in the blanks because this is something that the players should know. It just seems that it has been forgotten. That was your personal oh shit button escape plan, which is totally great and good to have. But unfortunately, as you said, circumstances says that you cannot use it. But
Did
the
we
original
not
plan
get
was
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
the original plan is to have the stealth squad escort the target, Killian, out of the building, same as the way you came in, and thus use the boat to escape, where the ground team is clearing a path to the escape route. It just so happens that there is Graham's rival shield guy alternate version who is currently very drugged up and transformed in the lower levels somewhere. You guys saw him briefly but did not encounter him, and the ground squad's having a bit of a tussle right now.
So
That
sorry,
and Bert's, yeah, okay.
did we not get like a teleport scroll?
I don't recall, and I don't think so. If Elise
Okay.
says no, then I'm gonna believe it's no.
No, we did not. I was our teleport scroll.
Okay, because I thought we also got one as well, but I guess not.
I don't recall ever giving you guys a teleport scroll, so. Plus, that
Yeah,
was not in my
that
notes. So.
doesn't sound familiar to me either.
You're probably thinking of your scroll that brings you to your underground beach hideout that
Yeah.
you guys never used back in maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I do still have that.
Yeah, you could do that if you really want to get out of Dodge. But using that in a different timeline, oh boy, I haven't dug up those notes in a hot minute.
Alternative universe. Beach party.
Good R&D.
Beach party with no way back from it. Yay!
Anyway, what are you doing? Otherwise, I'll move to a different POV. Actually, no. What I think would be good. So, Killian looks at you guys and says, surely you have a plan. And we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
It's the entire group going, well.
Of course we have a plan, but don't call me Shirley.
Alrighty, guys. 5 minutes and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Found a Lucy figure.
Oh, I don't know. The cow is pretty perfect.
Are you sure? Look at this
Either
shit.
is fine.
I think we need to keep the cow.
No, I love her. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
great. Not gonna lie.
Color. We all here?
I'm here.
I am here.
Present.
Excellent. All right. So, Killian says, "Well, surely you have a plan." And there is one. But
All I can think is the Joker. Do you think I look like a man with a plan? Or however it was.
Meanwhile,
But
he
yes.
had like the most elaborate plan ever in the whole movie.
Yes. But yes, we do have a plan. It's just we didn't like that plan. We'll do the plan.
Right. So let's swap back to Bert. Oh boy, here we go. Let's swap back to the outside. Boards, summon players. Oh wait. Mistake. It was the other board. It was just outside.
Yep.
Well, outside.
I'm already confused.
Don't worry about it. I left you guys out here. Right. So what I'm gonna do is organize it so that it's what the scene really portrays. So Bert, you're here. There's another one here holding onto your wing. And another one holding onto your other wing. Ah, crap, hit the wrong tab. Holding onto your other wing. And I think you managed to kill 2 of them. And then there's another one right here, right in front of you, who's currently beating the shit out of you. Well, beating the shit out of you and talking to you.
I'm still in the space between worlds.
Well, get good.
Oh.
There, that's
Oh,
another
that sounds like
invitation.
That sounds like a you
That
problem.
sounds like an E problem. Yeah.
Sounds like a skill issue, Dio. Let's see here. There.
I'm gonna need a training montage.
Too bad there's like no I can make a sky background in here, I don't think. It's purely just ground level. I mean, yeah, mostly ground level. Oh no, I can make it blue.
Still on the. Oh.
Guys good?
I mean, no, I'm not good, but thanks for asking.
I'm
Huh.
good. I'm fine.
And so you guys are all on the board now?
No.
Yeah.
I am. I'm on the corridor.
I'm still waiting to get good over here. Apparently.
Okay, you might have to
Maybe-
restart.
I'm
'Cause-
looking at this 3-on-1 battle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
I
be
have
seeing
moved.
Bert with his 3 clones, or vice versa, or who knows. You see 4 Berts in the sky.
Fully exit the Spire.
So yeah, you guys can all see what I'm looking at then.
Yes. Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. Tony, you back?
Yeah, I'm here. Where are you at here?
I am hoping everyone is on the same board, which is the one where we were at the whole time, instead of
Yeah.
going outside. And I shifted the camera all the way to where Bert was left.
Yes, I can see Bert getting beaten up.
Yes. Okay. So, let's continue. I'm gonna have to... Oh, there! Misery loaded in. Gonna bring on my notes here. Actually, where's my other document? There it is. Now, this comes the very difficult part about me, because I didn't write a speech for this guy, even though I should have. But, you know, as
We
I've
need a
been
good
doing.
monologue from Troy.
We live in a society, Bert.
So, Bert, you have been in battle with your alternative timeline clone who is older and stronger than you in this timeline. He obviously has his own deity driver and has been dealing considerable damage against you, but in this fight, also, oh, Raiders, thank you for, well, yes, geez, I was in the middle of a sentence, my words all jumbled up now.
Nice
Hello,
going,
Raiders. Hi, Raiders. We're just in the middle of our D&D game. And yeah, thanks for showing up. My name's Winter Rain. Ice Dragon VTuber, and I focus mostly on D&D. And thanks for stopping by. I will have to continue though. So, Bert, as you are hovering in the air, being held by your wings by your clones, or at least clones of Troy, your, for lack of a better word, evil twin from this timeline. He holds you. They hold you in place as he looks at you in the eye, having put his weapons away, now striking you with his bare hands. And with every time he strikes, he asks you a question. He says, "Why do you keep coming back? Why do you keep coming to try and kill me when you know that I'm just gonna kill you over and over again? I killed you, I killed your clones, and eventually I'm gonna kill Melchiara. That damn devil is gonna pay for what she did to us." You are still conscious, but you are down to about, let's see, to maybe about 25 HP. He, however, is also damaged. You can see that his helmet has been cracked as you have done damage to him as well. You can see one of his eyes is now visible through his visor, but you can see it just seething rage from behind those eyes.
Yeah, I know. I got pretty dark skin. He spits out some blood from his mouth. But I think you missed a spot over here that ain't bruised yet.
Just venting his anger at you, he punches you again as you take more bludgeoning damage. It's not enough to like do lasting harm as
it's
would a weapon.
Non-fatal. It's just like not.
Yeah, he's hitting you for the sake of hitting you right now. But there are some things that he said that don't really match up, at least to your story. Hold on, let me read my notes real quick, because like I wrote a whole thing about this encounter, but it's like it's been like 3 weeks since we played, so I gotta like go back and review. Let's see here.
I assume at this point in our conversation, Bert has already told him that he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about and what's going on. So at this point, he's just like, "Bring it on, you asshole."
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, now I have to mix that into the conversation impromptu. Let's see. So he says, I see. So you're not exactly from this timeline. You're you're like the others. Still though, you still think that Melchiara's your one and only, the one you've been living with your entire time, don't you? Hits you again. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy, that's a 3.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and actually let me roll how much damage you take. It's not much, because you know his stats. He doesn't hit very hard.
Yeah.
Did I throw the dice? I know we're 150 feet in the air,
Yeah, I
but
was
like,
gonna say you threw it and it's probably just taking
At the bottom
forever
of the
to
ocean.
hit the ground.
goddamn. Okay, hold on. Let me just. Okay, so roll that dice. 4. Okay, you take 4 bludgeoning damage. So I'm bring you back up into the sky.
Oh
But yeah.
boy, I have as much HP as I have armor class.
So yeah, he hits you in the stomach, questioning like you still think that Melchiara is the person you think she is. Do you retort or should I continue?
I'm trying to think.
No, you.
I know you are, but what am I?
It's just juvenile. I plead nuh-uh.
On rubber, you're glued.
um,
You know, this whole time I thought I was pretty smart, but you can't seem to get it through this thick skull of yours. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Listen here, little clone. What exactly? I'm gonna assume because you're a part of me. You're you're a clone. You probably have aspirations to live a nice, cushy life and just gather money and deal with all your troubles via throwing money at it and live with your beloved until you die, yeah? You probably thought that was a good idea.
Well, to my memory, I ain't got nothing left anyway. Mel's dead, and as far as I know, you just messed up my whole life.
Oh, you have no idea. How many clones do you think there are of us? Come on, give me a number.
Well, you told me at least a few times, so a dozen maybe?
And how long do you think that us Strix have been in around the world?
As far as I knew, I was the last one.
Oh, you ignorant whelp, you really have no idea. The reason why we are so uncommon is because, well, we're all clones, every single one of us. There is not an original Strix out there. We are all clones of the same sort. We can't procreate, and the only other female is Melchiara, except she's not the only female either. They're all clones. Each and every one of us has our own Melchiara. Because they're all clones, there's only one original. And she's the one who's been dealing with. She's the one who's been messing with our lives, or lack thereof. She's the one who's using us as experiments. She's the one who I'm eventually going to kill and make sure that we Strix can live our own terms, not just be her experiments. I wanted to live a long life, but we're all cursed to live for only about 30 years or less. Do you want to know what experiments she's trying to run? What she's been trying to do for centuries? As you can see, he starts to pull off a piece of his armor, and it drops down to the ground, and he's slowly taking pieces off. Every piece that he pulls off of his body, you can't seem to tell where armor starts and ends. You don't know when you'll actually start to see feathers or flesh. He just keeps pulling metal off and metal off,
God,
as
he
if there's no end to it.
as a robot.
What are you?
But there are multiple ways to gain immortality. Unfortunately, I'm the one who I chose mechanics. I chose to become a cyborg just so I can live longer, just so I can find Melchiara and kill her. What she wanted to do, she cloned many of us, so many of us, so that she can find one that doesn't age, rapidly, because that's part of our genetics, where she's trying to find the one that doesn't have accelerated aging. And I'm tired of it all. I'm already old, I'm already 80. But my mind is still haunted by the facts that we were just our playthings. And you and your self-righteousness, you and the rest of your clones keep coming at me thinking I'm the bad guy. He kind of looks at you, but then kind of looks through you as if he's remembering a bunch of things. And during this moment, as he reveals all this information to you, what exactly is going through Bert's mind?
Well, it's kind of flipped his entire world upside down, so there's that. Bert kind of looks up at Troy, and instead of like the anger and frustration that he's been feeling, he actually like has like just a mild twinge of like pity in his eyes, and he looks at Troy and he asks,
Were you like me once?
We were all the same. You, the fucked up part about this is that I've met other ones like you, other timelines. And they all told me their life story eventually, whether it's torture or because we just got along. Turns out, when we're born, we're given the exact same scenario. We're given a Melchiara. We're told that we'll live as alchemists and find our way and try and live outside of society because the way we look. The exact same. And the only thing different is that each and every one of us. Do you know why she said alchemy and not any other profession? Why it's always alchemy, every single one of us? It's because she's the alchemist. She's the one doing these experiments to see if this Bert, this Troy, this whatever name we have been given, if our body is the one that doesn't deteriorate, the one that continues to live longer. And after I found that, it shifted my world. So yeah, we are the same, as will every single Strix that you meet on the street. Not that I expect you to really meet one. Likely they're already dead or old aged.
Or you've killed them?
Call it self-defense. After all, they're the ones who hunted me after I told them this truth. They couldn't handle it. They thought I was lying, as I gave them the same proposal that I'm about to give you. Join me. I could use more of me. We are the same after all. And I could teach you. Give you truths of what she's done to us. I know you're smart. We are the same. We have the same brain. I've just seen more shit than you have.
I'm okay with the way things are.
Then I'll kill you just like the rest, and I'll encounter the next one. I'm already immortal with my body, but you're just flesh and bone. Let's go to Aerial Squad.
Thank you.
What a narcissist! My God.
Yeah, how dare you be such a narcissist, Bert? Gosh. Gosh, there's a bunch of notes that I hope I pulled in properly. There's some things that I'll have to probably tie in later, but as it says, let's go back to Aerial Squad. I'm gonna put away my notes real quick. Let's see here. Fail safe, Bert, Aerial Squad. Okay. Aerial Squad. And then zoom in. So for Aerial Squad, currently we have who this again? This one's Chris. That's your Aarakocra. We got Tony, your Aarakocra. Or at least your Aerial Squad. I forget if you guys are actually Aarakocra or not. And this one is currently
mine is an Erica.
Yours is?
Lucy
Okay.
and the elf.
Right, Lucy. Okay, so let's actually before Aerial Squad, let's go to Stealth Squad and Aerial Squad. Basically, this group right here on my screen. As we left off from these guys, Killian, Lyra, your fiance, who you are rescuing right now, he says, "Right then, so actually, hold on. Right then, so we have a plan, yes?"
Well, yes, and kind of no.
Well, you were sent by Audrey, yes? You should be able.
Uh-huh.
And there was a plan of escape once you found me.
Y yes. It sounds like they might be having a bit of a tough time with everybody that got us here, though. So, you know, should probably help them.
Well, with the turret down, we could probably just go off the roof.
Off the roof. Okay, yeah. That, yeah. My armor is still intact. I can still engage flight if need be.
Oh, you can fly.
Yes, well, it has to do with my suit.
Oh, that makes it so much easier.
Well, it's going. Just over the radio. Let's see here. What was I saying? Not Killian. Finnegan Dutch, your radio support has been communicating between teams, and all teams, aside from Ground Team 1 and 2, says, Aerial Squad, you're gonna have to get your button gear. Troy is he's doing okay, but they're doing some weird discussions up in the sky. Meanwhile, Ground Team 2 has done better. Great job. But where the hells are you? I need some more people down on ground here. Lucy, as you stand there, I guess. Was Lucy supposed to go with the rest of the air squad, or like did she leave this area already?
Well, she just came out of the holder.
Yeah, no, but she did. We did say that, like, hey, go meet them up. Are you gonna go now, or are you gonna stay with them? Up to you.
Yeah, she's kind of dumb. I think she'll stay with them.
Okay, as long as you know both your characters are here.
Yeah. On that note, I think Lyra will probably turn to Renwald and say, "Is there any way to get the turret to face upward?"
We can't fire the turret.
Yeah, it's out of batteries.
No,
It's as you said.
I
Oh,
have an idea.
okay. Yeah, I can go back to the controls and point it upwards if that's what you're asking.
I am asking. And I'm
Sure.
asking, how difficult is it to hook someone up to this?
Not especially difficult. It's you put the straps around their arms and pierce their body with the device, and the rest is controls. It's not exactly a consensual device, of course, mind you.
I have an idea. I myself, particularly good at healing. My thought, make me a battery. Get Bert out of here.
I Are you sure? It's the process is, to what I understand, is quite painful.
I can handle pain. If there's anything I've learned in this stupid little journey I've been on, she's gonna like shoot a look at Killian. I can handle pain. I can do this. My only thing, I need to be able to access my magic. Is there a way for me to do this?
Yeah, I will just make sure the failsafe is turned off, and I'll just engage the tower. We can do that. Okay. Sure. Follow me uh to the contraption. As he like
Perfect.
sheepily walks into the next room.
Great. Once Bert is safe, I expect you guys to come back and get me though, okay?
I have to definitely say this isn't a good idea. This seems like a little bit of a stretch.
I didn't say it was a good idea. I just said it was an idea. Bert is the first one that embraced me while I was on your ship. He was my first friend here. I am not going to let him get beaten up by some weird freaky clone of his.
Killian is immediately going to walk up to you and says, Lyra, my love, I cannot have you deal with this. It saps your life energy, and to lose but a week or a day longer, a minute without you is already too painful of a thought to bear.
I didn't ask anyone for permission. I said, "Is this going to work?" And he said, "Yes."
Surely there's another way. We can do this. We can. Audrey would surely provide some sort of support. You said there is some sort of uh, some support unit outside that we could take care of this Bert person.
The
Can,
support units outside are getting their butts kicked.
can I knock out, like, go behind Killian and just kind of give him a tap?
Oh God, no.
Put him in a sleeper hold.
You can certainly make an attempt.
Oh no.
The consequences
Go to sleep, go to
or
sleep.
God damn it. But yeah, you can definitely attempt if that's what you wish to do.
No, I'm just gonna get behind him and I'm just gonna be all right. Let's go. You don't need to be around for this.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I'm not trying to persuade him. I'm just trying to get him to go.
You're
I guess
persuading him to
Persuade
go.
him with your hands.
Forceful persuasion, I guess.
Like, are you trying to scare him? Because, like, if you want intimidation, you can try, but I'm still giving intimidation. I mean, at a disadvantage.
I think he's gonna give him the Vulcan nerve pinch.
Is it a 6 or an 8? 21.
21. He looks at you and, like, sees the situation and says, and looks at you one last time there, like, my love, are you sure? I cannot have you be hurt. This is why I left in the first place.
I've gotten a lot stronger in the years it's been since you've left. I think if anybody can do this, it's me.
Okay.
I don't want anybody else getting hurt, getting killed, because they're all here to support me getting you back.
It takes a
She's right,
second.
you know.
Sorry about that. Was listening to all your pleas, and because Tony, your character's persuasion was quite high. He says, he looks at you, gives a solemn nod, and comes close to you and puts the betrothal necklace on you, and says, "All right, I will be the first one to come back for you.
Do you want someone to stick behind to get you out of that thing when we're done?
Yeah, I was about to suggest that. Maybe
Never-
just someone to guard you.
Arnold, you're good at getting out of the backpack, right?
I was just gonna say Lucy for ease of character movement.
That works too.
Up to you guys.
Or both.
What you
We only
gonna
need
do?
one person on the cannon, so. What's
Yeah,
what
and it's gonna be
what
Renwald,
would
so
you? Yeah.
Would the cannon be stronger with more than one person?
he turns to you and says, yes, but as you can see, he's already in the room, like preparing the devices. Looks like we don't have all of them intact. I mean, it doesn't look. looks
Everybody
it,
just
kinda
stares
like-
at Lucy.
Lucy's just gonna like look at the wall and be like, do 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 do.
so.
Yeah. Let's go.
I don't think we have a whole lot of time to be beating
Yeah,
around the bush.
We're burning daylight.
Okay, Lucy is gonna stay.
Okay, Lucy's staying. I'll put her right by the door.
Perfect.
Arnulf is staying too.
Arnulf, you're staying too. You're gonna be on the other side of the door. Who's leaving?
Me.
Lyra, would you be against sharing your shining moment? I'm feeling altruistic at the moment.
I think they're gonna need your expertise in fighting. That is my only concern.
Possibly.
I think I'll be okay. I have 2 people to get this thing off of me. If I can't handle it, I think I can do that. I can do this. I wanna, like I said, Bert was my first friend. I don't want him to die here helping me.
All right then.
A side note. Is Killian taller or shorter than Lyra? Because I think I chose the wrong mini for Killian.
Taller, but it's fine.
No, I love him being a
Killian
little
is now a
short
gnome.
man.
I'll switch up the mini next time he's around.
Lyra has a thing for short kings.
Anywho. Alright, so before the team split up, Killian, as he does, gives a big hug, gives you a farewell kiss, and solemnly walks back to the area wherein they're gonna go help fight Bert. So, Lyra, you are going to be strapped into the device, wherein your life force shall be siphoned for energy for the turret. The other 2 are going to stand guard to make sure that you're okay and to get you out of the thing.
Who's that other cultist on the bridge?
That's Renwald. That's why he's
Okay, so
orange. He's not red.
Who's the cultist in green then?
That is, I think it was you.
No,
Yeah.
I'm the one with the
Stealth
hood
Squad?
up.
Yeah, this one.
No, I'm the
Who
one
is
with
this?
the hood up.
Oh, you're the one with the hood up. Who's this then?
Yeah.
That's Chris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is Theo, I believe.
Okay. So, the plan is for DM knowledge. Lyra is going to be providing the magical energy to shoot the turret. What is the target?
I would assume Troy.
Is Troy? Confirm?
Yes.
Okay.
What was it?
Well,
Cervantes.
certainly not Bert.
Cervantes turns around the corner for a second and yells down the hallway, "Lyra, we're shooting Troy, right?"
I mean, yeah, or whatever it is. Just get Bert out of there.
Yeah, I thought
Try not to shoot Bert.
And Cervantes speaks around the corner.
one to shoot?
They're both the
I
same.
mean, from this distance, it's probably hard to tell.
Yeah, but it's also probably easy to tell which one is the one getting beat up.
We don't know that.
No, I think it'd be pretty obvious.
They could turn it. He could turn it around.
All right, so
It'll be fine.
is the stealth squad not going to go the way back they came and gonna go outside and fly? Like, how's stealth squad getting out of here? Aerial squad can just fly and go help Bert.
Well, we have enough. Well, there's enough. There's like an eagle can probably hold 2 people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and both Lucy and Killian can fly themselves. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that need a lift.
That depends. What are the capabilities of the other stealth squad? The only people who certainly don't is Renwald, if you are still bringing him with you, and then
Yes, that would be a shitty move if we didn't.
and then the rest of your stealth squad. When actually, the stealth squad doesn't even have to leave, right? They can just wait till the thing's fired and then go, because the only one who needs to leave right now and help out is aerial squad. Know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just wondering if Misery should also go with them.
Oh, to like with the aerial squad to fight?
Yeah. I can't fly. Unless someone wants to become an eagle for me.
I don't think everyone has polymorph.
Well, no, I mean, like, she'd turn somebody.
Right. So, just for everyone to put on their thinking caps, aerial squad, your task is to go outside of the prison and go help Bert because he is in dire straits right now. Stealth squad, your only objective is to get Killian out of the prison, but you are also supposed to get Lyra out of the machine, which she can, but she has 2 people with her. So I don't know if like the stealth squad is going to leave ahead of time, and then Lyra is going to leave later with Lucy and Arnulf. Like, is that what you guys are doing?
That's way too many for just the 4 of them. That's.
Can I slightly metagame?
What do you need?
Lucy can cast fly on 3 people
Okay.
if need be.
Oh, okay. Then Lucy can use her jetpack and get you, Arnulf, and Renweld out.
Sounds like everyone
Okay.
has their own method of flying and escaping then.
Yeah.
So stealth squad, you're gonna fly out of this place. You're not gonna go by ground. Just confirming. Because currently that's what I have. I got. Actually, I should just use the light. So this is basically one group of stealth squad, and then this is aerial squad, and then Lucy, Arnulf, and Lyra can escape on their own as well.
I figure wouldn't aerial squad have already kind of made their way out by this point? Because
Yep. So,
Yeah.
but they just haven't left yet because you said Cervantes. Is Cervantes stealth or aerial squad?
Cervantes is stealth, but no, I'm saying that
Oh,
because like,
I see.
you got because like in terms of time wise, you told us on the radio to get out there, and aerial squad started making their way out, and we did a bunch of other stuff. So I would assume aerial squad's already like in flight, pretty much.
Okay, yeah. In that case, yes, aerial squad is already on the roof, and they can see Bert out in the distance. So they're gonna make the attempt to go. Stealth squad, what are you guys doing? Are you guys gonna wait for Lyra, or are you guys gonna start going back to either help Bert or go back to the ship for escape?
Well, someone should watch Rinwell to make sure he's okay on the cannon.
It's up to you guys.
Well,
What?
And then I'm just trying to decide how to do this because we also have Killian with us. And are we trying to just get Killian straight to one of the boats, or
Killian,
Yes.
he's doing very well emotionally and he is mentally stronger now that you know that his fiance is alive and well, although he doesn't like the current situation, obviously. But otherwise, he can fly by himself. But he won't be able to do much help for fights. He is spent and injured. He was healed, but you know, he's still in a bad way. 22 HP is not a lot at this level.
Well,
We are level
maybe at least
15.
yeah, maybe stealth team should at least like we'll go up there and so do we have anyone who can cast like float? Like let's
No.
just I was gonna say if we have people who can fly, maybe we can jump down because Killian can fly, and then someone can become an eagle and fly the rest.
And an eagle can carry 2 people.
Yeah, so
yeah,
that works.
that's pretty much what we've got.
Yeah, it
And
sounds
then
like it. Sounds
Lucy,
like so. Sorry, go ahead.
and then once Lucy gets Lyra out, they can float down with either on the jetpack or they can cast fly on people.
Yeah, and Misery's gonna radio Lyra and be like, "Don't you dare forget, Renwald. We're going to be so horrible, such horrible people if we do."
I'm not forgetting him. He's the one helping me out here. Thank you.
I know. I just thought I should just put that out there. We're not terrible people.
No,
All
I
right.
know we're not terrible people.
All
Are
right.
you
Okay.
sure about that?
Most days we're not terrible people.
We try not to be.
All right, let's get out of here then.
Okay, stealth squad, you are getting the fuck out of here. Let's float you all the way up top. Uh-oh, you guys caught on stuff.
Yes.
There you go. Wait, where'd Misery go? The fuck? Misery, come back over here. Hold on, let me pull you up there.
She's underneath us. Oh no.
Wow, she's beneath you guys, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I mean, everyone's beneath Cervantes, so.
I buy a book. I buy a book.
Yeah, take an inspiration point for that. I haven't given those out in a while.
all right, Cervantes. Since you fly so high, come here.
Okay,
Fair
so
enough.
we're gonna zoom to you
And then
guys.
she's gonna polymorph him into a giant eagle.
Okay, well, Cervantes, you can resist this. You can make the save because it's a consensual thing, or unless you
No,
fail.
Cervantes is going to save the day by
Hell
flying
yeah.
people down.
Cervantes, you become a majestic giant eagle.
Caca.
You have the average intelligence of an average person, so you can understand people. You know what the plan is, so I guess you can grab onto Chris's character and Misery's Misery.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And you guys start. Go ahead.
I'm going to make my way towards. Geez, actually, let me try and remember. I think it looks like probably still Team 1 has less crap going on with them. So maybe I'll go that way.
Say that one more time. You're going to.
So the team that has less, like, stuff around them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume still Team 1.
You mean ground team 1?
Or ground Team 1, yes. I'm stupid.
Give me
yes,
1
the
second.
magnificent giant eagle.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
That's better.
All right.
And in our flight path, will we get close enough to Bert and friends?
No, because flight path is going from here and this way. Yeah, whereas
Do you wanna
Bert
cast
is like right
Scorpion on
across.
Try on the way.
Maybe.
If you want.
I mean, if you, yeah, just let me know.
Flight squad.
just go,
Let's
so.
separate you a little bit.
But I just have to figure out which one. Oh no, not disintegrate. We don't want disintegrate. We want
That
light.
like just FYI, that might like ruin the element of surprise from a giant laser gun vaporizing Troy.
I won't miss.
I mean, okay, yeah, you got a point.
Sadly, only
Okay.
I'm going to understand that reference, Chris.
It's the coolest part of the game.
It's absolutely the coolest moment in that whole game.
Okay, then Misery won't cast light on people today.
Okay, so you guys are going to bring Killian to safety, and Aerial Squad, you're gonna go and help out Bert. Yes, yes.
To the best of our ability, I guess.
Alrighty. So, with that plan enabled, you Stealth Squad is gonna start flying over. Unfortunately, we are on different boards, so I can't like just drop you guys off there. So I'm just gonna toss you off. Why did everyone over there move too? That's weird. So I'll
have
just
them
use
all
the flying
selected?
bird. Yeah, by accident somehow. So I'm just gonna say the bird starts flying over there. And Flight Squad, let's enable flying on all of you. Bring you up into the air. How come I didn't grab all of you? Attack.
Is Flight Squad aware that they're gonna fire a giant cannon at?
Yes.
Okay.
As to the timing, who knows? Because no one's really
We just don't know
coordinating with.
when.
No one's coordinating with Renwald as to when to shoot. So I assume he's gonna do it before you guys arrive, though. We'll just retroactively say you guys were given directions. So the plan for Renwald is just to target Troy and fire the cannon. Yeah. No?
Yes.
Okay. So for the sake of expediency, because we are nearing our game time end, but not exactly to the point, the cannon fires and it starts to drain Lyra of some life energy and magic. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, Lyra, please, as the device starts to siphon energy from you. Let's put on some background music.
The big crazy straw.
The crazy straw of magic.
Is it constantly save?
Save, yeah. You're roboting a bit, but I know it's a 20-something. So you did pass. So you are not siphoned of too much energy that I would have to like give you that would like take away some like too much of your power. So I'm being inconsistent with the way the cannon fires because I keep forgetting. For the sake of expediency, you did your save, so it just pulls some energy, but you're still good. I'm not gonna pull resources from you. The cannon fires, and Bert, as you are having not a heart-to-heart, but a discussion, yeah, with your not twin, he asks you to join him, and you replied with, "What if you like how things are going now?" Is there anything you want to say before the shot hits him?
Oh man, this would be a cool moment for like a one-liner, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but unfortunately you don't know that the turret is... Actually, no. I mean, it's a giant-ass turret. You would see from over his shoulder that the cannon starts to turn towards you. However, you're unsure who's manning it.
I
and...
don't know that that's pointed to him and not me.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that Bert's probably just stalling for time.
I see. So,
Or
is there
just
anything... We can say that he's stalling for time, but if there's anything you'd like to say or do to roleplay that moment, you can. Otherwise, I'll continue.
You want me to give you one?
No, like a one-liner wouldn't make any sense, but yeah, I'm curious to hear it, Tony.
I was gonna say, I mean, I'm ripping this off Space Jam, but
course
So
you are.
hey, would you like original recipe or extra crispy?
Yeah, that is a good one.
Oh, damn, Tony. That is a good one.
That implies that Bert knows what KFC is.
Yep.
Ye old KFC.
Kentucky Fried Cannibalism.
Bro.
I'm pretty sure I saw a KFC in one of the cities you went to.
Bert is just there going.
Is that where all the other
I
clones
think
went?
I think you are very, 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 very.
Jeez. Okay, well, if you don't have anything to say, I will just continue then. Cool?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as he looks at you, and you look back contemplating on
Back at you?
the current situation, you already told him that you're not interested, and he looks like he's about to kill you. And says, "That's a damn shame. It would be nice to have more people like us." And he pulls out a dagger, and looks like he's about to just cut your throat. When at the corner of your eye, you see the cannon point towards all of you, because this is not a precision tool. It's a heavy ordnance with magic. But because words. Because Troy is right in front of you, he will take the brunt of the damage as a blast of energy shoots forth from the cannon, hitting all of you, but Troy being the most of it. You can see as he pulled off a bit of his armor, he has taken considerable damage and starts to drop from the sky, and his clones start to dissipate into dust. Because, as you know, they weren't true clones, but rather just out of a magic.
That's
And he
right,
starts
yeah.
falling to the air. Give me a dexterity saving throw. You have a chance to dodge some damage. He does not, because he was unawares and he was directly in front of you. So give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, that's 17.
Excellent. You're gonna take half of this. I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom because I don't want to throw dice and wait 5 years for the dice to stop rolling. Let's see here. 20 points of damage. It's halved, so you only take 10 points of force damage.
Cool. So, do like standard magic rules apply? Where if I dodge, like if I score, like victorious on the saving throw, I take 0 damage. But if
I was gonna say something like that, but this is more of a directed AoE rather than a targeted attack.
yeah, and I was being held down, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna take half that. So you would take 10 points of force.
Okay.
I think you're still alive though, right? Hopefully.
Yeah. If the attack hadn't dealt half damage, I would have been left on 1 hit point.
Ah, you're fine.
Walk it off.
Walk it off.
All right, so he starts to fall.
Suck it
Aerial
up.
squad, you start to fly towards the direction. Although the magic hits, and you see Troy start to fall towards the ground. Bert, you take the last couple seconds to kind of take stock of what's happening after the blast, after shielding yourself and your wings from the attack. You manage to catch yourself in the air after falling a few feet. You see that your aerial squad is rushing towards you, and a giant eagle bearing 2 people, as well as a double-horned, a black armored individual with 2 horns and 2 wings, flying behind the giant owl towards the ships that you guys arrived on. And because you know Misery loves polymorph and turns into a giant eagle a lot, you can surmise that's her. Actually, no, it's you can see Misery because Cervantes is the eagle. So yeah, you guys aren't currently in combat, but any moment, Troy could start coming back. Do you escape, engage? That's up to you guys.
I think the first thing Bert's gonna do is pop a health potion.
All right, do it up. What about the rest of Cell Squad?
Our job is to get Killian out of there, so I'm just going to... If Bert isn't dead, I'm good.
Yeah, your aerial squad was tasked to help Bert. with
Sorry,
that
you said
shot
aerial.
from the cannon.
I thought you said stealth.
Oh, yeah, no, aerial squad. Your task was to help Bert. Bert seems okay because of that shot. And you looks like you have some precious moments to escape, but you can also try and finish the job. Not knowing how much strength he has left, though.
How far away is Troy?
How wide is this? 100 some feet away.
Can you cast disintegrate at 100 feet?
I think it's 180 feet, right?
No. Well, what I'd want to use is Blight, but that's only 30. I mean, I can do Fireball.
The old classic.
Nothing's better than Fireball.
Lightning
I'll
bolt?
cast Fireball at 5th level. Let's go 5th level Fireball.
Okay, roll damage. I will roll disadvantaged. What do you call it? Disadvantaged dexterity saving throw.
And then the fireball hits wide and fucking drops down and hits Kratos.
Okay, so that's a 19.
Damn, really?
Augmentations.
Well, DC's 18.
Oh shit. Well,
So
he's gonna
that means
take
he takes
half.
Nothing?
That means
Actually, he would take nothing, yeah, because that's an AOE. It's not a targeted.
Yeah, damn.
No, it's because it's an AOE that he can dodge it. If it's a targeted, he can't.
Yeah. So I'm not even gonna bother rolling then.
Okay. Yeah, you can see him like catch the air as he's falling and just make it out of range of your attack. You can tell that he got a little singed, but otherwise no worse for wear.
Yeah, and Mizzou is on the back of the giant eagle's just like, God damn it.
So Bert, you're just gonna escape, or are you gonna try and finish the job? Bertrand.
Shoot, sorry, my thingy wasn't working.
Oh.
I popped that potion of greater healing. I have 30 hit points now, and
Oh boy.
as I do that, I do a tailspin down and chase after him with my sword out.
Okay. So, in that case, let's roll initiative just to see the order of actions here. Just so everyone is clear, Bert is re-engaging. And aerial squad, I need to know what you guys are doing. Are you going to continue to help Bert, or are you gonna start going? Because he seems to be better now. What do you think?
We should probably meet up with him and go together.
Yeah, screw it. Indy's following.
Following who?
Art.
Bert. Okay, so you're all gonna dogpile Troy?
Oh, is Bert still going after him?
Yep.
Yes, Bert is
Okay.
re-engaging. He's not going to escape right now.
Not yet. I mean, I am flying downwards technically, so that is towards the escape route, but he is going with his sword out, ready to finish the job.
Okay.
So okay, cool. So you guys are all gonna go,
Yeah,
and
let's go beat up an old man.
yeah, we're gonna go beat up an old bird.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson?
So Bert, you start diving. Stealth squad, you're still going away. Let's change POV back to Lucy and friends. Lyra, you had felt your life force leave your body, but you managed to hold on to yourself and keep your senses about you. You eventually see Renwald running into the room, clearly worried for a couple reasons. but one of them being you, or you being his new saviors. So he's like, he needs to make sure you guys are okay. He says, "All right, the cannon's been fired. I don't think I need to shoot anymore unless that's something you folks want. It's there is quite a lot of commotion downstairs, but we can leave if you need." This bird person seems in better shape.
That's great. I want Troy to be a fizzled little speck of ash.
He looks at you with his mouth slightly agape, and he can kind of tell what you mean. And he says, right away." He bows and leaves back to the control room.
Some guy respect it.
The world will turn to ash.
Not the world, just
God
listen
damn
to
it.
my best friend.
Get out of here.
Malone.
So instead of initiative, we'll just continue on from here. Bert, as you are diving down towards Troy, you can see that he is looking up at you and starts to turn his body around so that he too can fly proper. And as he does, he pulls out a device. Looks like he's about to load a weapon of some sort. But as you soar down diving towards him with your sword out, you realize that the cannon that had just shot him is now moving again and pointing lower than you. What do you do?
When I imagine the cannon moving, I just hear like the Super Mario 64.
Yeah, that's usually the sound that comes to my mind.
Yeah. So what do you do, Bert? Sorry, Tony. What?
Bert unfurls his wings and glides horizontally.
Okay, as
It
you
just kinda
stop.
gives like a
play.
cheeky wave to Troy.
Yeah, I was trying to roll, but I don't want to go to ground floor and toss the dice. Troy looks at you curiously, and when he looks around to his surroundings, because he seems like something's up, the cannon is fired yet again. Lyra, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, 16.
16, yeah, still beats that 15. So you managed to hold on to your senses, stopping yourself from going unconscious as you feel more life force being pulled away from you. Who knows how much time of your lifespan has been pulled, but you don't feel like it was enough as you're able to keep yourself steady, breathing, and your senses about you. As the shot is fired yet again, and Troy is hit with an immense blast of energy. You can see that one of his wings has broken off, and he falls down to the ground faster and faster, uncontrollably, until eventually you can barely see him in the distance, but you see sand get up from the impact.
Oh, that's satisfying.
So, Renwald will run back to the control room and says, "Okay, he's not dust, but I don't think anyone can survive a fall like that and after being shot twice. I think it's safe to pull you off the machine."
We're gonna pull out her radio and just message the flight squad and just say, "Are you guys okay? Can I disengage?"
Bert picks up his communicator and says, crap, sorry, my brain wants to stutter for some reason. Oh, fuck. This hasn't happened in a while. Sorry, I can't talk.
Take your time, buddy.
No, like, I literally cannot enunciate the word I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say Carling's character's name, and it's literally not coming out of my mouth.
Lyra.
I know what it is, but my stuttering doesn't want it to come out.
Well, we know what you're trying to say, so.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I think honestly, as soon as she hears Bert's voice, like trying to come.
Yeah. Shoot. Yeah. He just wants to like ask like is that you sort of thing, and like yeah, I'm okay sort of thing.
Cool. Continue, Lyra.
Great. Hearing that Bert is okay, she will motion over to Redwald and just say, "Okay, good. Let's get
And
going."
now she aims the cannon at the ground where Bert landed.
Shoot again.
Double
No.
tap with the cannon.
Yep, always doubled up. Anyway,
Yeah. Shoot the ground where we saw him hit.
Well, actually, I guess on that regard, there's still a lot of things attacking the ground squad, hey?
Oh yeah. Ground squad has been holding out pretty well, but they're still in dire straits.
Then you know what? Let's just keep going.
Are-
Lyra is bound and determined not to help.
Got it. Okay. How are you feeling? You're fine, yes?
I'm good. I've got lots to give. Let's go.
All right. Priority targets.
Anything attacking our ground squads? You know what? Here. I'm gonna chuck her radio over to Renwald.
Okay.
You ask ground squad where.
Understood. I'll do what I can. And he runs over to the control room yet again. Oh boy. Looking at the time here. We normally stop at 10 or 11. I keep forgetting. 10. Well, we got 15 minutes. So I'm going to forego going to the ground squad, because what I was going to do is that we finish off that combat there with the addition of additional... that was a sentence. With the addition of special ordnance provided by Lyra. But we can just expedite that just to get the scene moving. So, let's see. Let's check my notes real quick. Where is my document? Oh, there it is. Okay, so what we're gonna do is Renwald is going to start communicating with ground squad. Actually, what we can do, just for more immersion, let's go to the outer ground squad. Back to this board, and we'll summon you guys here so you can see it. Let me know when you guys can all see this shit.
Yeah, looks good.
Those are dead. Those are dead. By this time, ground squad would have been a little closer to the rest of the team. Oops. To aid. Damn it. Maybe about like halfway and all that shit. There might have been another one of these. Actually, no, not this one. A dead version. This thing, I want to say would have been killed because of the cannons with the additional shots. So, how many shots would you like Renwald to make the attempt to shoot things? And this will determine how many things are dead. Yeah.
I mean, Lyra wouldn't really know how many things are out there right now, so...
True.
She'll say start with 3.
Start with 3. Okay. So in that case, give me 3 Constitution saving throws, and we'll see how many targets you're able to take down without taking too much damage from yourself.
That is a 16, a 14, and an 18.
Okay, so 2 of those you save, but the other one, you're going to have to give up your highest. Well, you're a warlock, so it's going to be 1 spell slot.
Okay.
And the others are fine because you saved. So, Renwald is going to talk over the radio towards Graham and says, hello, you don't know me, but your friends from the inside are firing a large turret. I can take down a target, whichever you wish. Which one would you like me to shoot at?
Big snake.
Snake, you got it. And within a few moments, the snake is shot from the cannon. It takes 2 shots, as it's quite a large creature, and it does die thanks to that. Kratos, you also get the message. Which one would you like to get targeted? Actually, there would still be this one up here.
I'm just gonna locate where I am. Okay. I think let's go with the worm attacking our ship.
Okay, you do have 1 purple worm in front of you, and that's fine.
I can take it.
Okay, sounds good. In that case, yes, the other one will be killed. I see the other shot. Great. So as Kratos, you and your squad are dashing to help out Graham's squad, who is in dire straits thanks to the amount of entities that they're dealing with. You're ambushed by 2 purple worms side to side, but eventually you do manage to take both of them out. The rest of your team has suffered quite a bit of damage, but you're all still kicking. As the rest of you on Graham's squad too, Graham's squad, you're all doing fine. Thankfully, your cleric is there to also sustain the rest of you and keep your injuries from being mortal, as you manage to take down multiple enemies. However, thanks to the extra ordnance, the large snake is defeated, and you don't have to deal with that. And with that, Renwald does rush back into the room to Lucy and friends and saying, "All right, I've that's about 3 shots that's directed by your friends from the outside. I think they'll be fine with the way things are. Can we go now?"
Lyra's just gonna kind of like look over to Lucy, and Lucy's just gonna give her like a nod and be like, okay, let's get out of here. Let's go. Help me get this thing off of me, won't you?
Eventually, Lucy managed to pull it off of you, and I would say with the help of Lucy and Renwald, the machine is pulled off of your back without any injury, and you all decide to run out to the hatch that the rest of the team had escaped with. As you get ready to make your way to the ships, and you can see in the distance that ground team 1 and 2 are cleaning up. In the distance, you can see that a giant owl had just landed on one of the ships, but a black armored individual with 2 horns that curl off to the back like a goat's, with blackened wings, is still hovering in the air, looks at you, and flies towards your direction. The helmet visor is pulled up, and you see that it is just Killian. And he says, "I told you I was the first to return." And you all make your way back to the ship, wherein your escape is imminent. Yes, I think that's that's all I had. So, we can end it there, or unless you guys want an extra... we still have a bit of time. Is there anything you guys want to do or say as the ships start to take off from their current positions? Finnegan is hastily coordinating with the teams to get them back into their respective ships so they can make a retreat.
Well, we still gotta wait for the others, right?
No, they're all back except for the ground team 1 and 2.
No, I mean, well, are we still waiting on Lucy, Lyra, and
Yeah, but they're making their way. They're flying already. I'm just expediting it because there's nothing in your way to stop you, so there's no reason to really narrate that. So, is there anything you guys want to do or say as you guys are leaving the desert or this prison?
Kratos is like, well, that went better.
Some
It's nice to not have to kill the big monsters ourselves for once.
Wait, do we have what's her name? That stayed?
Whomst.
The
Oh,
Grams.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we never figured out where she was.
Annabelle.
No,
No,
Annabelle, we don't
Clarabelle.
have we don't have Clarabelle.
Oh yeah, that's
she
right.
did.
Bollocks. I had a thing for her too. Hold on, let me pull up my notes real quickly because I did write for her.
Your
Hold on,
note is
hold on.
just she dead.
No. That's not gonna fly with Lyra.
the
Oh
growing up.
crap. I actually forgot about it because she was doing things in the background, but then I got caught up writing Bert
This
stuff.
was such an elaborate thing that we completely forgot.
Let's see, try.
Lyra did not forget.
Let me just look for her.
Never forget.
Lyra didn't forget until just now.
Oh, here we go. So
No,
what
she
I had
not.
written. What I had written because, and I'll just tell you guys because it's fine. I don't think it's the. I don't think I dropped enough clues for you guys to think about it.
She's back at base already. She left after we did.
So the reason why you guys didn't really see her is that after you guys had left, she was doing a lot of things in the background. There's a reason why there's not many guards around when Stealth Squad was initially going in. You guys had just been avoiding the double shield Titan guy and just dealing with traps. A lot of the guards were either killed already or moved aside. That was Clarabelle's work in the background before you guys arrived. I forgot about her at the point where she was supposed to help Arnulf and them escape, but I forgot she was there. So
They didn't need her help.
So we'll say as a thing on their way out, she just sees Rinwell and tries to attack him, and then the others stop.
are you narrating this part for the NPCs, Tony?
Yes.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Why? Get the
Tony is
fuck
the
out of my
DM.
game.
Or what about she's just sitting
Who is the
there
DM?
when we get back with like her feet up and a Mai Tai.
I was going to say stuff, but here you are narrating
I'm
the
sorry.
game.
If you have something to fix it, go for it.
I did. I was just explaining what was happening in the background because I figured it'd be
Gotta
nice
buy
for the
the
players to
DLC.
know.
Go for it.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, what I was going to say, is that as you guys are coordinating, as Feline was coordinating to make sure that you guys are all accounted for and getting back on, you see that Clarabelle has been climbing the one of the ship's ropes to get back on just after Stealth Squad with Killian arrived. So like ground team 1 and 2, you would just see her like just finish getting on as you were arriving on to the ship. So you guys would go to your own ship over here, going to climb back on, and she's already on there, like she just arrived. And she would explain to you that she was busy clearing the road as well because you guys were preoccupied from out here. And then Kratos' squad would be over here on his own, with his own squad there. Stealth Squad, you're on the other board. So yeah, you'd all be back on the ship. Finnegan, would finish off saying, "Right, looks like everyone's accounted for. Let's get the show on the road." You can see the sails start to fill with arcane energy. You can see that there are webs of this energy that flow through the sails as if to generate its own propulsion, and it starts to move backwards and turn on a dime towards the next destination, i.e. away from this prison. When Kratos, you start to feel feral.
God damn it.
You feel your muscles enlarge, your vision become black and white, and your armor no longer fits on you as your body becomes bigger as it starts to come off, and you grow and turn into... I don't think I have it, do I? Well, we all know what's happening. Kratos, you turn into your werewolf form at the worst possible time, and we will pick it up next time on Dungeons and Dragons. All right.
You just immediately cast Disintegrate.
It's just a reflex now. Do you even have spell slots for Disintegrate?
I do. I have 1 6 level slot left.
Damn. Remind me to deplete your resources more often.
No.
Yeah, going after the warlock, like, I got 1, 2, 3 spell slots, and that's it.
Hey, you still got your best
I mean,
cantrip
you
though.
only used one on the cannons.
I'm pretty tapped. I kept that Disintegrate just in case.
That's fair. No, that's good management for your spell slots. All right. Well, you finally have Killian. You are escaping. You just have to deal with Tony's werewolf form. That should be fine. That should be easy compared to everything else.
Okay, sorry. For clarification, which boat is he on?
The
Which one do you guys want to? Where do you want to go to?
what I think it's on the left boat. If you're looking, if the front is facing away from us.
Okay. So the 2 ground teams are on the same boat, and then the flight and the stealth squad are on a different boat? Is
No,
that
I
how
think
that
the-
worked?
I think the ground teams are on separate boats, and each of the flight. And the
Yeah,
stealth
I think the stealth boat went to the stealth boat. The stealth team went to Kratos' boat. So.
This boat is where I'm on.
Okay.
Stealth boat is
I'm
very
sorry, I'm
secret.
for my notes about which boat I'm on.
Yeah. So okay. So Kratos' boat, Ground Team 1, consists of Kratos' team, Stealth Squad, and then Graham's boat consists of Graham's team and Aerial Squad. Cool.
I would assume Killian is on our boat because stealth
Lyra's
squad is
there?
on the boat.
Yeah.
That too. Yeah.
So Lyra and Killian and Kratos are on the same boat. And you just went furry mode, and not in a good way.
It's all good.
Is there a good way?
Hey, I don't judge.
Misery
Yeah,
and,
ask the
Lyra's
furries,
on
I
the
don't know.
boat, so I'm gonna get blown up anyways.
We'll take care of you, don't worry.
Good thing, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll cure your lycanthropy at some point.
I've got this. Don't worry.
So,
I have
I
plans.
will just turn you into a fluffy puppy again.
He already is a fluffy puppy. He's
Wait.
just a very bitey one.
I'm getting memories. Bert, didn't you, like, chuck, like, from 80 feet in the air, throw Kratos into the boat as a
No.
dog?
Yeah.
No, when we were on the boat last time, I threw I think a dead body of something at Bert when he was trying to escape, and then rolled an inspiration point to hit him.
Yeah, and then I think Misery transformed you into a puppy, and I dropped you from like 400 feet in the air.
That's right.
Yeah, that was
So
before
then
you
it would be
guys
on-
went to
you'd be knocked
Ranka.
out.
I mean, That was on the way to City in the Sky. I forget what
Yeah.
it's called.
Yeah. No, that was after. That was
when we
Was that
were
after?
fighting on the boat.
yeah, that was on the way
Oh.
from
When
Lyra's
Graham rode
home
a shark.
back to the city in the sky.
Right. Okay. Gosh, it's been so long.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now we're finally moving away from the prison. We've been here for a little while,
Yeah.
but we're getting out of here. And you have Killian.
What the hell of a while.
Hey, we took breaks, okay? And there was the holidays too.
We did it.
You did base it on One Piece, so it is accurate to Imple down.
Yeah, if we have, if
Oh boy,
if
now
this,
we get to go to Marineford.
don't give me ideas. I don't want to add more ideas to this. I need this campaign to end at level 20.
Rainer's gonna do the Wano arc, and it's gonna be like 80 sections of build-up.
God, I
Okay,
can't believe
but when
Wano
is
arc
the
took
beach
so long.
episode arc? I
You had a
still have
chance.
no-
You still have a chance to go there. I gave you a teleportation scroll.
You have a beach.
Yeah, the one time we went there, Kratos turned into the werewolf, remember?
That's fine. We're much stronger now. We can just beat him up.
So is he, though.
I'm stronger than he is.
But does
Ooh.
the werewolf
Shoot the
form
cannon
actually
at
get
him.
stronger?
I haven't really added anything that adds scale, but you guys have been level 15 for a while, so.
We
Oh,
just have
by
to
the
knock
way.
him out. It's fine.
Make
Guys.
yourself burn a bunch of inspiration points fighting Lyra.
Actually, never mind. I was gonna say you all level up, but it's like, no, you're about to fight a werewolf. But then again, it's not like you guys will lose, so.
I mean, anything could happen, especially like with our fodder characters on board this same ship. Also, if it's just
This is just Rainer's way of getting rid of our fodder characters, because none of them died.
I'm so
Yeah.
nice to you guys. None of them died. What the?
Lucy isn't gonna die to a one little werewolf. Let's be real here.
yeah, that was like the perfect time for that like sound to kind of cut out because it sounded like you just like censored yourself.
Every time. Okay, so.
For a bleeping little werewolf.
All right, so. Ouch, my ears.
Sorry.
You know
I
what?
haven't been turned down.
For the sake, because it does take a while to level up, especially at the level that we're at right now. Feel free to level up you guys yourselves to level 16, and we'll just deal with the werewolf stuff next
I'll
time we
do
play.
that at the start of next session.
Yeah, are you sure you don't want to do it after we're back and rested?
Well, the thing is, after when you guys get back and you defeat the werewolf, you're gonna level up, and then what? I'm gonna ask you to level up during the session. You know?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Just do it
it's not
ahead
gonna
of
take
time.
A whole session to beat up Kratos and then return to base.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
hell, we might not even go initiative, right? So just level yourself,
No,
hit
it's
16.
improvements.
Yeah, hit 16, and everyone take an inspiration point. Y'all did great.
Yay!
And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Actually, I might see you earlier than that because of reasons, but yay!
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll see some of you next weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Rider Day?
Okay.
Yeah. Are you able to make this weekend?
Well, I'm moving, so.
Well, you said you're not moving till the beginning of the month.
Oh wait, this week.
That's-
Oh, I'll check my schedule. I'll check my schedule.
Yeah. No worries.
Because if you can't make it, then it's just gonna be me and Tony.
Yeah. It's
I
just,
see.
Jason might be okay. We'll see.
Oh, that reminds me. Could we see a little Troy-shaped crater? I mean, I know people already put Wile E. Coyote in chat, but
I'm not-
Give us a
know.
Yamcha trailer. We deserve it.
I'm not gonna
He's
commission an artist to do
picturific.
this. Guys, I will see you in 2 weeks or shorter, and have a great rest of your night.
Yeah. Yeah. See ya.
Bye bye.
Au revoir.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Alone at last. Finally, we are gonna get out of this mini arc here. this took a while. I know it's for any listeners out there, any VOD listeners, and any of the raiders who are still here. Thank you for staying. This has been a long journey. This D&D game has been going on for 6 years. We're on session 116. This arc of Lyra finding her fiance who's been missing for months or years, I forget. Lovers in a different timeline. Finally found each other. And dealing with her found family, newfound friends in this crazy adventure. Next time, we're going to come back where they figure out what they're going to do and probably get some answers from Killian and see what's going on with what their plan is to get back home, because they are not in the timeline that they came from. So they're going to figure out what's going to happen, what their plans are, and move on from there. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Thank you again, Raiders, for show words I can't talk. Thank you for watching. Luciv Ost. Pardon if you're still here. Thank you again for the raid. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye.